Hello guys, today is a very interesting video I'm about to make. It's a lot of, I want to let you guys that are new fans to Goosebumps know what this guy is. Now, you probably know who this guy is, obviously. I've said it a million times in my videos. It's my favorite Goosebump character, Curly the Skeleton. Look at that skeleton booty. Look at that skeleton booty. I'm not gay, just see that. Sorry. Now, I want to explain who Curly Skeleton is, for those of you that don't know, and also give my opinions on him. And explain one thing that Disney did wrong / right. And yeah, start off by explaining what Curly is. Well, who Curly is. So, Curly is not from any books. Now, that might make him very unfamiliar to people unless you saw the commercials or you study advertising. Now, Curly, it's fair enough to say that he was on quite a bit of advertising. He's on these stickers. You do this all day, guys. He's probably, whenever I look around my room, there's going to be something with Curly on it. There's Curly bookends. There's a Curly trading cards. There's Curly boxer set. And it's very crazy. He's even on some napkins, of course. He's everywhere. Curly was a very, very popular character in the 90s for Goosebumps. Even though he wasn't even a real character. He didn't exist in the Goosebumps series. He was just in the advertisement. And for some reason, I really like him because of that. Honestly, the advertisements, I sit down and watch them for hours like, man, these are some good advertisements. Like, if there was a Goosebumps advertisement in the commercial in the 90s, I would sit down there, like, be more invested in anything else but that. But since I was born in the 90s, yeah, I didn't get to experience that. But still, they're on YouTube. There's like hours and hours of them. But yeah, Curly was almost in every single commercial or on a whole bunch of merchandise. So basically, that's what Scholastic did, is just create a character that would be the target for merchandise. Goosebump-wise. He wasn't on all merchandise. Like, there's a lot of things I can say. He wasn't on this, even though it comes out of fucking. He wasn't on this, because it isn't even about him. He wasn't on hats, really. He was on some hats. He wasn't on all lunch boxes. I think he was on, like, one. Here's a good example. Here's a good example of what Curly's not on. He's not on this. He's not in the background. Curly's not on the pinch and fork claw machine. He's also not on the soda can. And nowadays, he's not on anything because he doesn't exist anymore. No one remembers him besides Goosebump fans. Now, second thing I want to talk about is this mistake Disney made. Now, I'm not mad at Disney for this because they had nothing to do. So, Disney wanted to make Curly the Skeleton a character in the collectibles, and they did so. The cover, that's not Curly. That's not his book. He didn't even have a book. It shows Stay Cheese and Die. Now, I don't think Disney read the books because that's not where he came from, but I'm pretty sure they only did that because he's a skeleton. You know, Stay Cheese and Die is partially about skeletons. It just makes the pictures bad. Now, it's just one of the pictures that appeared in part 1 and part 2. Say cheese and die again. And now they're just linked with Say Cheese and Die skeletons. But it's just crazy. I'm not mad at him because they did that, because he's a skeleton. This book about skeletons, pictures, stuff, yeah. I don't see why they just make up an art or just call it up to Jacobus like, hey, make us a Curly art, or took an art from one of the Goosebump book covers that Curly was on. Yeah, he was actually on a book cover. He's been on multiple book covers. Though I don't know when these things were released. I think they're like 1996. Let me read, guys. 1996, spot on. They were released in 1996, and there were a few Curly books. There were special books, special editions, where 10 spooky stories and stuff. He was on quite a few things. He was in the Monster Edition. Monster Edition 1 and free. Slappy was on the second one. I don't have number 3. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting it. I'll get it this year, no matter what. But I don't know why. They could have done that, but they decided to go Station Die since it's more recognizable. It sold a lot more since it was on the first one, so yeah. But that's pretty much Curly for you. Now, my thoughts on Curly. So, like I've said, he's a very, very, very awesome character. But he doesn't even have an official voice. He does, but he doesn't. The thing is about the voice, random people voice him in the commercials. There's a rare chance, I'm pretty sure he was voiced a few times, rarely in the commercials. I think he voiced the Horrorland board game commercial, guys. This guy was voiced. I think Curly was the main guy in the Horrorland commercial. So, but he doesn't actually have a physical voice, because in the stage show, that wasn't the same one. Stage fright show thing at Disney World. So it's crazy. Curly. He doesn't have a voice. And, Nightmare doesn't even have an official design. Let me explain that. So, Curly does have an official design. He's usually holding a book, crisscross applesauce, like they told you in preschool, guys. But people always change up the design. There's like 1,000 designs, and they're always changed up. This is one of the many designs that they decided to replicate. The most iconic is Curly sitting crisscross applesauce. The other one is just his face. There's somewhere he's standing. There's even a fucking cardboard cutout that you can get, guys. It's pretty crazy. Now, well, I just didn't have this full design because they changed it up sometimes. Now, this one ain't really accurate. Or one ain't holding a book. They also really, really like to change the mohawk color. So if I look over there, we have a Curly with a purple mohawk, and I look over there, we have a Curly and a green mohawk. See, we have and then over here again, we have Curly and a green mohawk. Now, I'm dead sure it's gonna be purple if they were to bring him back someday. Because green doesn't fit him. See, he doesn't have an official design. If it's always being changed up, it's not official. The horrors, they're just horrors. Slappy, it's just Slappy. You can't change Slappy. I mean, we do have an official design for Mr. Wood. As you guys might have known, Mr. Wood t-shirt with Mr. Wood on it. Boom, boom, boom. Not very big, but still cool. But, see, some characters have official designs. Some characters don't. Amazing was official design. Donkey Boy. But this guy, his design changes and varies. So that's something... If you're trying to replicate a Curly, do some research. Or pick a design, because there's multiple designs. The most iconic is purple mohawk, sitting crisscross applesauce. But there's some where he's, sitting across applesauce with a green mohawk. He's standing up with a green mohawk. Sometimes he has a blue mohawk. Sometimes I think he didn't have a mohawk at one point. I'm pretty sure he had a mohawk. Still, pretty crazy. And yeah, that's going to conclude it for today's video. Well, this video. I'm making multiple videos today. This is my anniversary specials, I guess. I'm making an episode review later, more shorts, a few more videos. Yeah, I'm excited. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.